Well, now we have a brief ceremony, but first of all, I'd like to introduce our chairperson, Chantal Kenny. Well, now, 25 years ago, the Town Hall Theatre opened, and we were one of the first shows to be there with our pantomime in 1996. And it was Robin Hood, and then we did Red Riding Hood the following year, and then Aladdin. Now, usually we bring people back after 25 years to celebrate their Silver Jubilee Festival. But because of COVID, we have put the three together, so we have a mixture of people from those 3 years to introduce to you now. So, without further ado, I call on the first one, who was a bailiff, he was a squire, and he was an emperor. And he has performed for many years with Renmore Pantomime. It's Paul Muldrew. Next, taking part in all three shows was as Friar Turk, Silver Simon, and the guest singer, it was Jimmy Ryan. One of our very funny men in Renmore Pantomime over the years, and in this case he was troubled, and that meant he was funny, and he was also wishy-washy. It's none other than our own James Harris. Now, when we were looking for a dame, he was dame for 96, 97 and 98. It was none other than the lovable Chris Miffin. Now, in Red Riding Hood, of course, you have to have the Count and a serious wolf. So he was a wolf, and he was also Ebenezer in Aladdin. None other than Pat Naughton. The next man was also very much involved with us mostly as a baddie, but this time he was a funny man, and then he was the henchman Crookbank. None other than John Ford. Now the youngest man tonight, in fact, was just a child in 1996 because he was one of the babes in the wood. And as the babes in the wood, he was a very good fiddler at the time, and now he's a very accomplished musician because it's none other than Ronan O'Flaherty. One of Robin Hood's henchmen was out in the Dale, none other than J.P. Bowen. And when we went for a genie of the lamp in Aladdin, we went all the ways to Kerry. And he has come here tonight from Kerry to meet us all. And of course he has made a very great professional career, and you often see him now in television. It's none other than Tim Landers. And what can I say about this man? He is the voice of Galway. And indeed, in our pantomimes at that time, he was both he started off as Robin Hood, then he was the Prince, and then he was Aladdin. So, who am I talking about? Of course, the voice of Galway is none other than Frank Naughton. Now, we had a number of choreographers in those years, but here tonight to represent the the Smurfs. The Smurfs were organised in those times by Aisling and Emer McCarthy. We had a lovely fairy in Robin Hood, and she was from Renmore, and she was from a very famous acting family, and of course it's now Louise Arrigan Hogan. We also like to acknowledge what went on backstage, and backstage in Aladdin, who designed the set and indeed who stage managed the whole affair, was none other than Elaine Gray. And sometime after that, I believe she married Craig Nocton. Now, we had many dancers. We had many dancers, and indeed there were some of them to be here today, but they got sick. Jay Molyneux was to be here, and Dean Boyce was to be here. But now, to represent the beautiful dancers, we have none other than a lady who made a big impression afterwards in musicals. It's Trish Daly. After that, what can I say about the directors? Because the directors in those years, they also took part and sang songs, as you will see if you go into YouTube and look it up. But it was none other than the Power Twins, Brian and Sean Power. And now I have the next person on stage. Hasn't done the 25 years, but he has completed 17 years with Renmore Pantomime. He has given us fun and laughter and brought a great lift not only to the audiences but to all our casts. He has written the script and he has done so much for us to get us on the map. So I'd like you all now to welcome the wonderful Peter Kennedy. We have a little presentation to Peter of some of the photographs taken over those 17 years. He has been a credit to Ireland and a credit to us. So well done, Peter, and we're delighted that you're here tonight, and we're delighted to recognise the great contribution that you made. So, ladies and gentlemen, the cast of 25, the Silver Jubilearians, and indeed Peter Kennedy all take a bow.
It's charming, fella. And now we've reached a happy end to the tale of Cinderella.
Sena nanine me ne seljette tu sai adu Adò sto cuore ingrato che io rispette far ben non pu Adolo foc cusce massa fuglie te lascia sta e non te core preste non te sturie sullo guardà Yammo na coppa yammo ya na coppa yammo ya funicola na coppa yammo ya funicola se ne saluta la cappa già e aiuta poi tornato poi venuta sta sempre qua la capa vota torna e torna a te lo cuore canta sempre nota l'orno spassamone Yammo na coppa yammo ya na coppa yammo ya funicola na coppa yammo ya funicola